Hello and welcome to my channel. This is where we talk about all things spirituality and we read tarot, and today I'm going to look at the harsh truth. So if that is something you don't want to hear, please move away from the video right now. I'm going to do a pile 1, a pile 2 and a pile 3, and we're going to look really in depth about what you need to hear honestly right now. Take a minute, I will pop in the comments just some timestamps and you can go straight to your pile. Pile 1, you are up first, and we want to see what the whole truth is for you. What is the honest thing that you have going on right now? Okay, so there's a lot going on here. So I don't think you're feeling the best about your finances right now. I think they're in a place where you're feeling a bit anxious. You might be feeling a little bit trapped, or that it's creating limitations for you as well. I think this is something that you've been trying to hide from some people, but there is someone who's picking up on this at the moment. So there's someone here that's been watching you really closely, and for them, they are observing this. They might have observed some changes in the way in which you're behaving. There's someone that's maybe really observant of you most of the time, and that is why they've noticed the change. Maybe not everybody has, but this person is definitely looking very closely at you right now, just wondering what's going on with this. Let's pull a couple more cards around this, please. So I don't know if you suspect that this person has an interest in what's going on with you or not. This might be someone you've moved away from. It could even be in a business sense here. Yep, someone like in a work context or a friend, this feels like. There's something that they maybe feel that they've missed out on in the past that you have been given. It might just really be their perception of things, that they haven't excelled in the same way that you have, and you were before so concentrated on the things that you did have. You were really working on yourself, on your business, on your success, and you didn't maybe fully notice how focused they were on you. Let's see what's going to come in here with your finances, because I do think you might be on an upwards swing again pretty soon. Yeah, okay, so you will come good on this. There'll be a partnership of some description here that will really help with this, whether that's romantic or it's just a new kind of business partnership that you've got coming in here. There's definitely family support around you as well. You are in an okay spot. As much as this is a stressful time, you will persevere and you'll work through the financial stress. What I will say is you should continue to kind of monitor this person if you know who they are, because they are someone who is watching you and is maybe wishing a little bit on your downfall, whether they are doing so consciously or not. It is something to be mindful of. Sometimes we find that people are watching what we have and they are resentful that we have it, and that negative energy coming from them can really impact us, whether you're conscious of it or not. So I would, if I were you, be very careful with spiritual protection. Make sure that you are really doing everything that you can do to protect your energy from this person who's there in the background. If that resonates, and that's quite a specific reading, if it resonates, please do leave me a comment, just letting me know what's going on with you, and I would be really interested to see how this works out. And please do follow. Pile 2, you are up. Okay, let's have a look at what's going on for you. I'll pull a few cards initially. See. Okay, so you might have moved on from a relationship quite recently and actually have just attracted or just be about to attract someone who is much better for you. So this last person, they weren't giving you everything that you deserved. They were someone who maybe took you for granted. Some of their behavior wasn't really that healthy. They weren't really looking after themselves. They weren't looking after you. They couldn't show up for you in the way that you needed them to. And now that you've moved away from this, you're actually in a much more centered place. You're feeling good about things. You put it out there into the universe that you want a romantic relationship, one that is going to be very successful, that has longevity, and the universe is delivering on that. So you've got someone here who really will appreciate you now. This is someone who is going to take care of you. This is someone who's going to gift you things, take care of you, you know, pay for your appointments. Lots of small gestures that show the way in which they care for you. You're going to feel blessed, looked after. You're not bothered at all about this previous person. If you are right now, just understand that that actually won't last. You'll move through that pretty quickly, and as you bring in this new person, it's going to feel like a dream come true. You put it out there. The universe is finally delivering on this wish that you might have held for some time, even in that past relationship, and it's going to just come together finally. So this is actually a really, really positive reading. Let me draw just a couple more cards for you. So yeah, you might still be in this pain of the ending at the moment, but this change is coming in fast. So no need to worry, it's going to come through. This opportunity, this offer. Do things at the moment that will reflect that love that you're trying to attract. So in the meantime, if you've not met this person just yet, take yourself out, do nice things for you, really treat yourself well, because you're trying to bring in this person who will do all of those things for you. All right, I hope that made sense. Please do drop me a comment if it did resonate for you, and I will hopefully see you in another video. Okay, group 3, welcome to your pile. Thank you so much for joining me for this. I am going to start by pulling you a few cards and then we'll get into it. Okay, so I see this transformation in who you are occurring at the moment. I think you're someone who maybe in the past you felt that things haven't come together for you, and you're working through this healing process, but it feels like maybe because things have been difficult for you, you've spent a lot of time kind of looking at what other people have going on, feeling a little bit resentful, feeling like, why isn't this me? And that's kept you in a bit of toxic energy in the past, but you're actually shedding all of that. So if you're someone who's come, you feel like you haven't been the best version of yourself at points in the past, you're coming through that now. And if you're doing that work, well done, because it feels like something that you're really actively focused on right now. And you know, this might have been precipitated by something that's going on, like a literal legal situation here, or even just something that's happened that's very karmic. So it's something that was just felt like a contract of something negative that was to happen in interaction with the person, and that you're trying to heal from. But actually within this, you will find the brightest version of yourself. And this is something that keeps coming through in these different decks here. It's just this process and transformation. If things feel like they're completely falling apart right now, know that you're going to come out on the other side of this, and you're just going to be an entirely different person, and completely for the better. I'll see if there's any final cards around this, but it was a very direct message. This didn't resonate. It's not your pile. Yeah, this is you healing. And you might even go and just talk to someone about a lot of this stuff. So if you're going to a therapist, or you've got someone that you're confiding in, and you're going through like healing of some sort in a very practical way, you're doing shadow work, something like that, that is confirmation that this is absolutely the best step for you. This is a really great opportunity for you to come into your best, highest self. So very well done on all the work that you've been doing. And thank you so much for joining me today. Please do leave me a comment if it resonated. And thank you so much. I will hopefully see you again here soon.